Hello everybody. Welcome to SmileDirectClub's Smile Party Scan Edition, or Scan Party Second Edition. We've done this before and we're going to make it even better this time. We're going to show you what it's like to have a scan done at one of our Smile shops. And to help me do that tonight, we have Kayla and Jesse. I'd like to have them introduce themselves.
Hi, I'm Kayla, and I'm one of the Smile Guides here at the Nashville Smile Shop.
And I'm Jesse. I'm one of the social media specialists here in the SmileDirectClub headquarters.
Perfect, thank you guys. My name is Jeff Sublitzer. I am the Chief Clinical Officer and Lead Dentist at SmileDirectClub. And tonight what we're going to do is to show you what it's like to have a scan done at one of our Smile shops throughout the country. And we're actually in one of our Smile shops today to show you what it's like. We're going to also do a scan and take photos that are required so that we can gather all that information to give to our affiliated state licensed dentists and orthodontists to treat you as our patients. What I'm going to do first, what I'd like to do is to show what a scan is like and how easy a scan is using this model, and Kayla is going to actually scan the patient. So why don't you get set up? And one of the things I just wanted to share before we start that is, for those of you who are viewing tonight and book an appointment and actually show up for the appointment and fulfill the appointment, we will be giving you a bag of goodies that'll include our most premier whitening material, whitening solution, along with the light, the accelerated light. And we'll talk about that a little bit later. But why don't you show us, Kayla, how to scan?
All right, so I'm going to show you how quick and easy it is to have your scan done. So what I'm going to do is, this is the wand that we take the scan on, and then this is just the model that I'm going to show you with. So what we do when we're scanning is we just want to make sure that we're going all over the teeth, making sure that we get the top surface, and then we're going to get the inside. So by your tongue, we're going to make sure that we're getting all the way around, and then it's super easy. We're just going to get the front side. So it's super easy and super convenient, and it's painless, and that's the most important part, is there's no pain, and that's how easy it is. So you're just going to hover over the teeth, and that's it.
Thank you. And if you notice, while Kayla was doing that, she just hovers over the teeth. She doesn't touch the teeth. This is not a dental office. It's a scan shop. And actually, Kayla's now gloving up, and she's putting on gloves and a mask so that we act as if it is a dental office in protecting cross-contamination between patient and SmileGuide and so on. The other thing I wanted to point out was that the iTero scanner, the scanner that we use, is very safe. It's the ultimate in the technology of dental imaging, and it actually takes 6,000 photos per second. And the computer slices or places these photos together to give us a 3D image of the subject that it's attempting to image, or to get a reproduction of. So it's the most updated technology, and it's very, very safe. There's no radiation. It's not an X-ray. It's, in fact, expecting mothers can have this procedure done. It's that safe. It's not invasive at all, and again, it's very comfortable. So what we're going to do is Kayla's going to now scan Jesse, and then we'll talk more after that in the next process.
Alright, so I'm all gloved up, hand sanitizer, put my gloves on, and my mask. So what I'm going to do is just show you how easy it is to have your scan done. So first, Jesse, I want you to swallow for me, make sure all of the saliva is out. And like Dr. Sublitzer said, it's super easy, and we're just going to take 6,000 photos per second. So I'm going to have you open up really wide for me, and then we're going to start on the lower arch. So when you're having your scan completed, just make sure you're kind of breathing through your nose so it doesn't like fog up the camera, because this is a camera. And if it loses you, it's okay. And you'll be able to see everything on the scan right there. So I'm just going to go all the way over. And then, like I said, we're going to get the tongue side. So we want to make sure we're getting the tongue side. Super easy and it's painless. And then we're going to get the cheek side. All right, Jesse, if you're done, give me a thumbs up. Perfect. So we can stop it at any time if you need to take any breaks or anything. So what I'm going to do now is just go back in and finish the lower arch. So I'm going to have you swallow for me one more time. Awesome. And then go back in and just finish the lower arch. And you can see how quick and easy it is to have your scan completed, and it's super painless. And then we're done with the bottom arch. So the good thing about it is you don't have to touch the screen, so I can just take it, swipe it, and go right to the upper arch. All right. And like I said before, if you ever need to stop and take a break, or if you're feeling overwhelmed, just have your SmileGuide stop and they will do that with no problem. So again, we're just going over the top surface, and then we're going to get the tongue side. And then when we scan, we do try to make sure we get at least 2 millimeters of the gum line, just making sure that we have enough to create your liners with. So we're going to finish the top arch. And then we kind of lost me there, so we're going to go back and just stay open for me, Jesse. So I'm going to stop and give him a break here.
I gotta say, I love how much quicker it is than taking an x-ray.
Yeah, it's super quick. Perfect. You're doing a great job, too. So I'm going to stop it one more time, and then we're just going to focus on the front teeth. So open up for me and stay open. And then this is the good thing about it, it just puts everything back together for us. Perfect. So now I'm going to get your bite. Swipe it in, and then I'm going to have you open up for me. And then I want you to bite down. Perfect. And then we're just going to move it around, and when it captures your bite, it's actually going to turn purple. And then you can see it there. And we're going to do the same thing for this side. Open up for me, and then bite down. And then, like I said, it's going to turn purple once it captures your bite. Perfect. And guess what, guys? That's it. So now we'll process it, and then it'll just clean up everything for us and make sure it's a perfect scan so we can create a perfect smile for you. So now what we're going to do is get right to the photos.
Okay. Yes, and actually as you're gearing up to get ready to take the photos, I just want to explain what happens is this scan, which now is a 3D image of Jesse's mouth, it's his upper teeth, lower teeth, and the way they come together, will be formalized in the actual software. And then after Kayla takes her photos, she'll be taking 3 photos of Jesse's mouth, certain views that we need to have. When I say we, now I'm talking about our affiliated state licensed dentists and orthodontists. What we will do then, we the doctors will look at this data, we'll look at the scan, the 3D image, we'll look at the bite, we're going to look at the photos, and we'll look at the patient's health history, the dental history, all that information that Jesse's provided to me as his doctor, and I'll be able to look at all this information and then create a treatment plan. And then we'll talk more about that a little bit later, but why don't you show us how the photos work out?
Perfect. So when you go into the SmileShop, they'll hand you the Smile Stretcher, and then I'm going to have you pop that in for me, Jesse. Just because it's a little bit easier.
This will be fun.
Alright, so you're going to turn it the opposite way.
Like that.
Perfect, and then just put it right in. So when taking the photos, we want to focus on 3 main pictures, just to make sure we can see everything that we need to see. So I'm going to have you open up really wide for me for the first one. And you're going to feel kind of silly when you're doing it, but it's only for a short amount of time. So open up for me. Awesome. And then I want you to tilt your head back for me just a little bit, and I'm going to get your upper arch. Perfect. And then next, I just want you to bite down in your most natural bite. Awesome. There we go. And then that is it. So it's super easy, and it's quick, and it's very convenient. So what I'm going to go through now is just to tell you the quickest way to get your aligners into production. So once you are at your SmileShop appointment, we're going to offer you to fast track your aligners. So that is the quickest way to get your aligners into production. So what that means is in 48 hours, you'll be charged and your aligners will go straight into production. Super easy. And then if you decide not to fast track, it is okay, but you will have to go in within 48 hours and you will still be able to view your smile, and then you will just go in and purchase the aligners yourself. And then in 4 to 5 weeks, you'll receive your aligners at your front doorstep. So it's that quick, that easy, and that convenient.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.
No problem.
Yeah, now, how was that? How did that feel?
It was fun. I actually want to take this thing home because I feel like it's going to be a lot of fun to play with.
It is indeed, it is indeed. And actually, we can even use that later for your status photos. What we do is every 90 days, we ask the patient to send us photos of how they're doing with their case. And if you use that smile spreader, it'll be helpful for the doctors to view the photos better. So that's
It
great.
seems like it'll be a lot easier.
No, it's perfect. Yeah, it's very good, very good. So you saw the process, how simple it is. The actual scan took about 2.5 minutes, maybe. The actual taking of the photos is maybe 30 seconds. So you're talking about 3 minutes of work. It's very simple. And it's very non-invasive, very comfortable. It's not a dental office. It's very, very different. So then the doctors now take all this data, create that treatment plan, and as Kayla suggested, you'll have a chance to look at the treatment plan, the before and after, and how the case will finish, and you decide to purchase it, and then from 4 to 6 weeks, you'll then receive your aligners in one big, large box, and you start your treatment. It's a wonderful, convenient, simple process. I just want to remind you also one more thing, again, what we said earlier, for those of you who book an appointment and visit the scan shop and have the appointment done, you'll get a bag of goodies.
Is that for you?
And inside is our premium whitening solution material, and also the Bright On Accelerator LED light for your whitening experience, and it's wonderful. So thank you for participating. If you have any questions, there's a link underneath below where you can ask us questions. And I think it's all good. Thank you for joining our Smile Party Scan Edition